because of you and your situation?
Yeah, I was involved in an accident, so it kind of like messed up my posture a little bit, my spine.
Cool. So, you're going to answer that question as I pick on you right now.
All right.
Every single thing that we do is a repetition, right?
Yeah.
I'm walking right now. Each step that I take is a repetition. The way you're sitting right now is a static repetition. You're doing a isometric, in a way, right? The way you're sitting. So if you come to me and you want to know what I should or shouldn't do with my shoulders, the very first thing I'm going to say is the exercise you're doing right now is damaging to your shoulders, the way you're sitting. Do you see?
Yeah.
Right, so you do this. But it also alludes to the fact that your nervous system is heavily invested in that posture. Right? Our nervous system is completely partial. You know, it basically is like, what do you want me to do? And we teach it. You know, it's kind of like this dance. And it's fulfilling your desires, because this is what you're teaching it to do. Yeah. So when you start asking me about exercises in the gym, and this is where we start to separate what we do from who we are. And who we are is really more of the foundation. And who you are is what you take with you 24 hours a day. The gym is only going to contribute to where you'd like to go or become. You see, so I know I'm going off right now. I'm becoming very philosophical. The very first thing that I would offer you is to practice the posture that you'd like to achieve.
Yeah, you said just think throughout the day, like recognize when you're starting to lose that posture and just, reverse to that.
That's the very first thing. And then the gym facilitates what you're trying to have happen. So, you're sitting there, recognize that you're either facilitating what you don't want, or you're facilitating what you do want. You're getting closer or you're moving further away, right? By the way you're sitting. When you go to the gym, if you know that you're trying to move into a different direction, you choose stretches and exercises that assist you in your walking life. So stretching I can guarantee that you're very tight in the upper abdominals.
Yeah.
Correct? Right? Stretching the upper abdominals, stretching your biceps, stretching the pec minor, stretching the sternocleidomastoid, which causes the situation where your head extends forward. So stretching all the muscles that put you into flexion and bringing you into extension. Right? That's stretching. You can do that on a Swiss ball. You can do it on a bioenergetic stool, which you may have seen me do before. You can do it you can pick the muscles apart, which is also helpful by stretching the pec minor against the door, stretching the biceps, stretching the sternocleidomastoid, just taking time to stretch all of them. That's one half of the situation. It's one half of solving your problem and contributing to what you'd like to achieve, posture-wise. The other half is strengthening, right? They're both sides of the same coin. You gotta stretch what you don't want, strengthen what you do want.
Yeah.
So exercises like static holds in the Pro Cobra, right, which looks like this. Why don't you come here?
Yeah.
Lay down flat on the floor.
Let me take this stuff out of my pocket.
Posture is one of these things that, I'm going out on the limb now to say this guy, but it's who you are. It speaks volumes. Okay, good. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna squeeze your butt together, lift your knees, good, tighten your quads.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Make your butt tighten harder. Harder. Ah, there you go. Cool. What's up with this one? This one's a little soft. Do it again. Yeah, so you definitely got some imbalances going on there.
Yeah.
Take your hands. Yeah, I can see. And it's strange, but like to get those glutes to work properly, you're gonna facilitate your ability to strengthen your upper body. Just lengthen your head this way. Almost like you have a rope attached to the top of your head and someone's pulling you towards the wall. You can tuck your chin in also. Tuck it in, tuck it in, tuck it in, tuck it in. Cool. Very good. Good. So what you're gonna wanna do is just practice that. You hold it for a minute. You know, at the end of your workouts, do you see what you're doing? You're literally taking all the muscles that are associated with extension and you're driving energy into them. You're holding it there. So that's one that you want to add. You might want to do that every single day. You can stop. Do that every single day. But then consider that there are repetitions of exercises like the bend over row.
Yeah,
that you
a
get.
lot, deadlifts, been trying to focus more on front squats, but I have that problem, you know, getting the elbows up. I think that was, where is it? Luis? Yeah.
Yeah, and Luis discovered that it's not so much the elbows, but it's the thoracic extension. You see what I just did there? Forcing the thoracic extension. So you can, there are cheating ways to make that happen, you know, first by using the straps, you know, and I made videos about this. Doing it this way?
Yeah, the cross arm, that's pretty much the only way I could do it.
Okay, cool, so you start there, and the deadlift. The deadlift brings it all together. The deadlift is like the quintessential posture improvement, strength improvement, undo all your damage, and build up what needs to be built, exercise, when done properly. So a corrective deadlift. I've done videos about this. I'll mess around with you just for a moment. You know?
Sure.
But like, do we have like just like a stick, like a, just like a, broomstick, perfect. Cool, grab this one. Good. Ah, supinated grip. Is that what you do?
Actually, no, I do, you know, half and half.
Interesting that you grabbed it that way, because to do a corrective deadlift in your situation would, I don't think you guys don't mind. Good. Bend your knees slightly, turn your toe, yeah, bring them closer, so they're right under your hip. Bend your knees slightly. Good. Take both hands and turn them up. That was a good idea.
Okay, this is how I do the rows, barbell.
Okay, cool. Good. Take my fingers and bring them together. Yes, look at you, he's sexier already. Good. Ah, but you're losing it. Yeah. See, there's nothing on that bar, and it's already difficult for you just to keep your fingers here.
Right.
These muscles have what I would call motor sensory amnesia. You heard me talk about that? Basically, these muscles are just lazy. They don't want to fucking work. Good. You see how often you have to. So here's the thing. You want to deadlift, but you can't even hold the fucking bar. Right? So my advice to you would be to start with just holding the bar. So if you, which is clearly difficult for you, but if you can hold that for 2 minutes, great. Now add 10 pounds to each side. But you see how like tedious that is?
Yeah.
You just want to fucking pick up 315, right? I just want to pick it up. This guy Elliott says deadlift, and I'm doing it, but the shit ain't helping me. Fucking wrong with that guy. Well, a corrective deadlift means that you can first maintain the posture associated with it. Can you maybe tuck your butt under just a little bit? Yeah. See this gap right here? I should be able to get my whole hand in there, and I'm not. There are different things we need to do to make that happen. But anyway, the main thing is, let's get you stronger right under you see where I'm tapping you?
Yeah.
Right under your shoulder blades.
I've been trying to do more of those face pulls you've been doing in your videos. No?
Nope, don't even worry about it. Because that's building the superficial muscles.
Oh, okay.
You see, what we want you to do is build these tiny little retarded muscles that nobody wants to talk about, because they don't look great when you do a double bicep pose. Like nobody gives a shit about these muscles except someone who wants to improve their posture.
Yeah.
Right? Or when you screw yourself up so bad, your shoulders are so damaged, you gotta get surgery, and it's like, you know, you should have like done the right thing from the beginning. You see? So go ahead, bring it back. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, you're getting tired. Cool, put the bar down, let me just one end, I'll take it. Cool, so practically, my practical advice is I've done videos about this also, start working on, I just call them static holds with supinated grip. It is what it is. And over time, you know, see, you'll develop the strength to hold the bar, and then possibly at some point start to flex over it.
So kind of like, you recommend good mornings a lot?
I recommend that, what I just showed you. Deal with that. Make it an everyday activity to see how long you can hold the bar with a supinated grip with good posture. Get someone to help you if you can, to like remind you.
Yeah.
Because what happens is the nervous system takes over, and like you don't even know you're not doing it right. You need someone there to like tap the muscles for you.
Yeah.
You see how like your left glute was weak?
Yeah.
And like I had to tap it a bunch of times. Muscles respond to touch. So you're gonna need someone to like turn it on for you, or to tap right there and turn it on for you. Yeah, very good. Your girl turns it on. You feel better already. See? So that's it. What's happening is if you do this magic imagine, dude, you do this properly for, you know, every morning and night before you go to bed. Look at you, you're already sitting up tall.
Yes.
It's because the exercise facilitates what you want to be able to do. That's going to go away. You know, before we end these 4 hours, you're going to be right back where you began.
Yeah.
But now that you know what it feels like, your nervous system is like, hey, I dig that, I can do that, right? And you're starting to remind it again. You can bring that whole situation back. Beautiful. Cool. Is that sufficient? Is that helpful?
Yeah, that's very helpful. Thank you.
Cool. My pleasure.